Yo, 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 yo. This is the official Ckruzz Shoutout video. I want to shout out everybody that I know, that I care about and shit, fucking cruise and shit. First of all, I want to shout out my swag. That deserves its own shout out itself. It's like a person, it's like a whole individual. Second of all, I want to shout out my eyes and my lips. And then next, I want to shout out my whole personality. Just shout out Ckruzz himself. Everybody shout him out. Clap, round of applause. That dude, Ckruzz. Anyway, first person I want to shout out is my mom. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. I wanted to, God. I want to shout out God because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to do the things I did in my life. To be in this business. The things I be doing. Second of all, I want to shout out the fans because without the fans, I wouldn't be here. Like the fans did it. Without the fans. What do you have? Next, I want to shout out the owner of this laptop, named Malcolm. Nae Malcolm, all day. Next, I want to shout out my nigga James Malcolm. James and his thing hold the lanes for the same. That nigga right there rolling up the bump. Yeah, that nigga right there. Next, I want to shout out all my niggas that rep that shit that you might not know about, but I'm pretty sure everybody know about. It's that 8 shit, that 8 town shit. Yeah, I want to shout out everybody in that. I want to shout out my cousin DJ, his little twin cousin Tay. Um, I want to shout out my cousin Buka. I want to shout out all my cousins that's in 8 town because there's a couple of them. I want to shout out DOE, my promotional company. Um, I don't feel like doing this no more. I was on the road too. Can I stop the video and like start it over? Once I stop, it's done. All right. So, what was I at? Who's the last person to shout out? I wanted to shout out, but yeah, shout out my man Ty. Shout out my cousin Buffy. Shout out Ronnie, Shan. Take care of all of them. Next, I want to shout out my best friend. Well, not in her eyes, but my best friend Zoka. You know, Cleopatra and shit. Cause that's her. That's just me and her. I want to shout out Erica Pena, Bonnie, Bonnie and Clyde, 2010. I wanna shout out I wanna shout out my homie Tazia. I wanna shout out I wanna shout out Mo. I wanna shout out my sister Amanda, my sister Tools. I wanna shout out my bro Stu, my fucking I wanna shout out Pookie, Chino. But I already said 8 times, so they don't count, they don't count. I wanna shout out I wanna shout out everybody. I want to shout out everybody that comes to the DOE parties each and every Friday, each and every Thursday at Chaser's Bar. I want to shout out to a DOE 3-year anniversary party, Crayolas Cafe, 1111. You already know, DOE, it is what it is. I want to shout out DJ Coolface. I want to shout out Coolface. Yeah. I want to shout out, damn. I don't know who I want to shout out next. Like, I should have prepared for this shout out video. I want to shout out my nigga Floyd. My nigga F Dot from the West. I want to shout out. I want to shout out the niggas I beat up across the street from my house. Shout them niggas out. Them niggas. Who else I want to shout out? I want to shout out all my Kennedy niggas. Dan Hype and them niggas, Savion. I want to shout out my Diamond Court niggas, Josh, Eva, YG, John, rest in peace. I want to shout out Who else I want to shout out? Yeah, I don't know. Rest in peace, to everybody who lost somebody in the year 2010. You know who else I want to say rest in peace to? Rest in peace to the fucking competition. There is no competition.